Hey kids! Oh my God, Jim Phoenix here, and boy, am I'm tired. But today on Streaming Demons, we've got a special guest, so I'm no longer tired. I took my liquid IV. This is not a plug, and I am ready to go. And we are going to talk about Carnival of Souls, the remake. We're all going to the World Fair and T+E's Creep Week. The entire week, we're just going to talk about Creep Week. All this more on next Streaming Demons. Hit it. I'm watching. I believe that's Brannyk's hand doing like a little puppet show. Oh, that's like Sunshine. I need some liquid IV.
Ubi gone wild.
Oh, duality of it.
That was my puppet show. Thank you.
It was beautiful.
Hey everyone, Jim Phoenix here, and welcome to the puppet show. You can't see what I'm looking at.
We'll just describe it to you.
Describe it to you. It was Brannyk doing a puppet show with their hands, as Will does. So
Yes.
there's like other anatomical parts. I guess.
What else would you do a puppet show? You know what? Never mind.
Don't know.
Never mind.
Do not ask him that.
The pie. Oh, look, we have a special guest with us. Okay, so last time we did not scare Court away, and this time we're not going to scare Kait. Kait?
Kait
No.
Cat.
Kait Cat. I'm dyslexic, so I see Kait in my head. I'm like, is it Kait Cat? Okay. I get it. Kait Cat break. Oh my God. I get it. I should have got it before. I probably said I got it before. But we have Kait Cat, and they're our special guests. So, for those who are brand new to the show, it's been like season 2. We're almost on season 3 soon, so good luck with this.
Are we? I thought we were on season 3.
Are we? No.
I don't know.
I think it's just 2 still. No. See, no. No, wait. No.
Do we hit our 69th episode yet?
Not yet, but when we do, is that a doozy? You know what? I'm going to interlace that with so many plugs for liquid fucking IV.
You should just put out the one that I did with pain, because it was
that's
painful.
The one.
Oh, okay, good.
No, that's the episode, yeah.
Good.
So for those who are brand new, we are supposed to talk about streaming movies or movies we've seen, and something about horror movies, right? And what we usually end up talking about is
liquid IV.
And also Liquid IV, our sponsors, but we'll get to our sponsors soon enough. But with this format, because I am very, very lazy, we always let our special guests go first, and these are non-spoiler, even for movies that are like a bazillion years old. We try not to spoil too much. If it's a brand new movie, don't worry, we're not going to spoil everything. I'm looking at you, the dude who did Agatha Christie. Thanks a lot for that. No spoilers. But we want to tease you, want to tantalize you, want to see our honest opinions. And some people might call my ratings a little high.
Yes.
That's okay. Brannyk always gives a shit about my allegedly inflated ratings.
Mm-hmm.
And although I do believe it has a shark in it or Nazi, Brannyk is like 12 out of 15 Cthulhu's. So I don't know what that's about. So we will see where Kait stands. Kait, you're a special guest. I'm lazy as fuck. You go first.
All right. Well, hi everybody. Thank you for that stunning introduction. That was incredible.
I know. I already talked you off like, hi, I'm lazy. You go now.
Thank you. Everybody is going to be so enthralled by what I say now after that. So I'm going to talk about We're All Going to the World's Fair.
We are? But what's your movie?
We're all going to the World's Fair.
How
many times in a podcast can you make this joke before?
Oh, the same podcast?
Please don't, because this will be the podcast.
Don't make me break out that pie.
It won't. I'm just gonna steamroll back into it.
Good.
So the movie,
steamroller.
I'm actually interested in this movie because I've seen it pop up on my, going through movie list, and it has such a spectacular poster to it. So I put it in my list of a million. But
Brannyk's a poster whore.
I am interested in this movie.
It does. It has a very spectacular poster. It features the main character, Casey, who's played by Anna Cobb, and it's actually her film debut.
Oh, cool.
And she's in like this neon paint that's like glowing under a black light, and she's holding up like a toy eye to one of her eyes, and it's just a very like unsettling but eye-catching poster. It's a fantastic poster. I get
it's
it, but
eye-catching.
Absolutely.
Keep steamrolling. Just keep steamrolling.
So like I said,
warfare.
Casey is the main character, and she's like a lonely teenage girl who hangs out in her bedroom is in the attic of her house.
Aren't we all?
My Letterboxd review says the internet raised me, but the algorithm raised Casey, because the whole movie is kind of like a microcosm of a very specific internet culture that you wouldn't necessarily know existed unless you stumbled into it. And so she's playing, it's an online ARG or an alternate reality game called the World's Fair Challenge. And so after she completes the challenge, which includes watching a specific video and cutting herself and smearing blood on her computer, that's not a spoiler. It's like the first scene, if not, within the first 5 minutes.
That's dark though.
She begins to document the changes that start happening to her, because the lore of this challenge is you watch the video and then there will be documentable changes that happen to your body that you then share with the other participants of the World's Fair Challenge.
Wow. Is one of those changes being cut?
Well, it's...
Hey, look, I'm bleeding. It's one of the changes.
There's a lot of different ways that people take it. And so like she's watching videos of other people participating in the challenge at the same time that she is making her own. And so one of the, like, I guess more esoteric videos, a person described it, felt like a game of Tetris was being played inside of them. Yeah. And so there's just, if you've ever, been on the internet at 3 a.m. and you're maybe not the most sober and you've stumbled down a weird rabbit hole and you're like, I don't know why I'm watching this. It's very much that sort of a vibe. And so she's playing this game and an older man named JLB reaches out to her about her videos. And he basically plays this role of like a mentor almost to her in the game. And
that's creepy.
Yeah. And so it just kind of continues on. And throughout the movie, she struggles with her isolation because, she's, like I said, most of the movie is taking place in her attic bedroom. She's very much living an online life. Her role in the online game, she doesn't know where she stands in that. Right. And this older man's communications to her, like she's a teenage girl trying to figure all of this stuff out. And it just creates what I think is an absolutely like beautiful story and an encapsulation of what it is to be a teenager on the internet.
So it's like World of Warcraft meets Omegle.
Sort of. Yeah.
Okay, so it's the real aspect of it. Okay.
Is it still horror based? Like,
oh yeah, so it's very influenced by creepypastas. So it's like, like horror legends that float around, and so the changes that happen to people's bodies are not great as documented in the movie. I don't want to like give too many spoilers because it's one of those things where it's like those moments are so it's a very sparse movie, which I think plays well with the theme of isolation. So like when those moments do happen, they're few and far between, but they're much more impactful.
Is it body horror?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. It's absolutely.
It sounds like it would be. Right?
There's body horror, and there's just like an overwhelming sense of creeping dread that's just continues to build throughout the movie.
Sense of creeping dread? That was the name of my band in high school. That's amazing. We were in the movie? What year is this?
You're going to have to send me your EP.
My tape? It's we were Skiffle. Not many people like Skiffle.
Yeah.
no.
We didn't go too far.
I don't know what Skiffle is, but...
You know what? It's like an old British...
I shouldn't have asked. This is going to be No.
I can pontificate on skiffle. I'm not quite the typewriter, but so what year is this movie though?
So it had its world premiere at the 2021 Sundance, but
Okay,
the
and then
theatrical release was in 2022.
okay, well, so no one saw it. You're saying?
Like it's pretty much the vibe that I get off of it. It's you either have seen it or you've never heard of it.
Yeah, I've not heard of it, and I think maybe because I think Quebec was still coming out of lockdowns in 2022. So we probably like, movie theaters are what now?
Yeah,
Are they open, closed today? I don't know.
it
Not
is
Well, I
really
know
sure.
it's
available on
streaming.
streaming now.
Yeah.
What service?
Max.
Oh, not available where I live. So
What?
it might be Crave though. So it might be Crave for Canadians.
Oh
Crave is
man,
like
you
this
can't
little
get
bastard child.
Max? How do you watch Our Flag Means Death? I guess you don't.
I don't.
I put on a puppet theater is what happens, I guess.
That's what happened. Oh my god, that's our new show. Brannyk does a puppet theater interpretation of the movies we watch because we can't
Sure.
actually show the movies without getting sued. I like that idea.
Exactly.
So okay, so is this? I'll ask the Brannyk question: is this practical effect or CGI effect?
It appears to be all practical from my
Really?
end,
Oh
Nice.
wow!
because a lot of the visuals are very similar to what you would see on the poster.
Right.
They've kind of
Ah.
got like that neon, like picture, you're in your teens and you're in your friend's older brother's bedroom and he's got his black light on and, like he's got his trippy posters on the wall that are kind of cool, but also kind of scare you because you've never smoked
Yeah.
weed before and you don't know what's going on. That's what the movie feels like.
But the weird thing about what you're saying about that, and I know I'll admit I have never smoked weed before, but I do
Yeah, me
have those
either.
friends. So it's both of us. Then. I do have those friends that make bongs out of everything, and I know one guy who made a water bong and filled it with liquid IV. I'm not saying it was more hydrating or made the pot go faster, but apparently, if you're thirsty and want to get high, you could probably smoke it inside your water, like make a water bong at liquidiv.com.
There's a Brondo joke in there, like liquid IV. It's got what plants crave. Put it in your bong water.
Put it right there. It might be have hidden things. And if you're worried about your plants or your pot having too much sugar in it, get the sugar-free version of Liquid IV. I use it, not for my bong. I don't have one. But if I did, I like lemon lime. I do suggest lemon lime.
I liked fruit punch. I'll
Did
stick
you
with
like fruit punch?
I
I
did.
like
Yeah.
the fruit punch. That's the flavor that
Fruit punch as well?
I buy.
Yeah.
Okay, so if anyone wants to do the experiment at home, you can get 20% off when you grab your Liquid IV Hydration Multiplier sugar-free or any other variant at liquidiv.com and use code HAUNTED100 at checkout. That's 20% off anything you order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code HAUNTED100 at liquidiv.com. Definitely check them out because
We don't suggest this though. We're not suggesting
I
you
don't think anyone
drink
should do
drink
anything
the
illegal.
liquid IV. Just drink the liquid IV.
Sure. Yeah, don't do anything illegal. Don't do anything illegal. I forgot it's
Certainly
illegal in a lot
don't
of
boof
places.
it.
Yes, I do not think that will
Do not
go
butt
directly
chug
up
it. Do not, just put it in your
with like
mouth.
Skeeter and Spanky and Scooter. Sorry.
So yeah, going back to the movie.
They're dropping
So
us.
so what kind of music did it have? Was it more
Oh, yeah.
atmospheric or was
Oh.
it like a soundtrack?
I love that you asked me this question because the music is one of my absolute favorite things about this
Really?
movie. Yeah, so it's all composed by and I'm not sure of I don't want to assume any genders here. The name is Alex G, and I didn't do enough research into finding out
Right. So it's kind of
anything more about them other than listening to the music because it's really good. It is moody and atmospheric, and it perfectly, because it was made for the movie, perfectly matches Casey's and the audience's emotions. And it really feels like an update to like the type of sad Midwestern emo music that I would listen to in high school when I was a teenager. It
Midwestern emo music?
Yeah,
yeah,
it's very specific.
it's a very
Like,
specific. So, like, have you ever heard a song that starts with a woman screaming on a phone and then just goes into some sick guitar and drums?
most of my Tinder dates.
Oh, well, but that's basically
Oh, when you
Midwest emo.
when you
It's
Oh,
say
like,
a
I didn't know
roller
that.
gator, that's
Oh, roller gator. No, 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 no.
it
I do
results
not
in
hate
Midwest
anyone
emo.
enough for roller gator anymore.
Oh,
Maybe I
good.
do. Mostly
You've
myself.
you've made you've listened
No,
to.
I'm still gonna show people roller gator.
Oh, okay.
So you're saying Midwest emo is gonna be not quite placebo then, right? It's gonna be more
no, it's
not
more,
garbage.
it's like softer, moody guitar, but like you can feel the angst behind it. It's very
Oh,
hard
okay.
for me to describe music because I don't have the vocabulary
I'm
for
like,
it.
oh,
But
once you hear it, you'll know it though.
yeah, that's pretty much how my
It's
brain
the
works.
got it. Well, it's same as mine too. Like, oh, that's what it is. Okay, so the music matches the movie.
Yes, and I have listened. I've gone back and listened to the music multiple, like
Hmm.
just so many times, because it's such a vibe. And I know that's kind of cliche to say that, but like it really captures a certain feeling, and that's the feeling of the movie so well that I just constantly want to revisit it.
Right. Well, that is
But
very cool then.
yeah, that's like the best endorsement somebody could have for a
No, you know the best
for a
endorsement
movie
someone to
soundtrack.
have? It's gonna be how many stars? How many Cthulhus?
Hmm.
We don't do stars, sorry. How many Cthulhus out of
So
5?
on Letterboxd, I originally gave it a 3.5, but I think I'm gonna bump it up as because I've been doing a lot of really heavy reflecting on it, like leading
Hmm.
up to this, and I rewatched it. But my memory is shit, so that's why I still keep flubbing details. But I would give it
Right.
four Cthulhu's.
Wow. That
That's
is pretty
right.
damn good. 4 Cthulhus. You know what, Box?
Mm.
I ain't following that.
Mm.
I ain't
I
gonna follow
mean,
that.
I just there are so few movies that I watch that just crawl under my skin and stick to my bones the way this movie has.
If crawling under your skin and sticking to your bones is a symptom you have, you should check out Liquid I. No kidding. I'm not gonna.
That's an
It's for
unfounded medical claim that will get us in trouble.
Alleged,
allegedly. Allegedly,
allegedly,
it'll help your asthma too. Frank Zappa.
allegedly.
Yeah, and really don't use it as bong water. Just,
Yeah, don't.
I mean, do what you want. I mean, it's your life,
No,
but be
no. Just
legal. But
put it in your mouth where it belongs. Like
And
Liquid
suck
phrasing,
it.
IV, it's
phrasing.
in your mouth where it belongs.
Liquid IV. It's in your mouth. Zencaster. If you want to be smutty like this, get your own. No, I'm not going to play them right now. Okay, Box. That
Mhm.
was pretty good. You were up with the Carnival of Souls remake, which I didn't know they even did.
Mm. Mm. Yeah.
That
Oh,
good
that
of a
doesn't
movie.
sound good.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we don't make you watch these movies, Box. You do pick your own, right?
It felt like I was forced to watch this. It took like 4 times to
4
watch this.
times?
Yeah.
4 times.
I
Oh,
had
wait.
to
Is this your
step
Santa
away.
Sangria?
Well, I
Good
guess
for you, Carnival of Souls. You finally got Box for me. Thank
The
you.
remake.
like
The remake, yes, the remake.
I like the original. Like it's fun. The original's fun. It's weird. It's black and white and trippy. Like it's cool.
Yeah, we
It's hip.
covered
It's
that.
down with it.
Yeah.
So okay, I used to see this box in like the
You used to see
VHS.
a box.
Yeah, a VHS box back in the
Okay.
day. And in the horror section, and it's a very striking picture of this weird shadowy man with these faces in a balloon. And I would always be like, ooh, that's creepy. No, thank you. And then I grew up and became a stronger, bigger, better box. And I'm into horror now, and I'm like, oh, look, it's on this Tubi or wherever the fuck it was on. And I'm like, I'll give it a shot. and I did 4 times.
4 times. You know why?
Carnival of
I love
Farts.
looking at it.
No, I didn't. It was
You
dumb.
didn't?
I hated it. Okay, so it's like about this girl, and there's a.
It's about this girl named Baby Yoda? Oh, you have me. You have me at Baby Yoda.
Okay, well, Baby Yoda sexually assaults her.
Oh, good God. Okay, allegedly.
Oh,
Baby Yoda allegedly sexually assaulted this
allegedly.
person.
In a
I don't
video
think-
If
game.
you want to go this route, Jim, if you want to go.
Wait. I have a question. I can't even. Their drop is so fucking bad.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah. No,
yeah, I'm
yeah,
not gonna do it.
no. We're not going to do that.
No,
So,
I'm avoiding that one.
it's all about a terrible clown who's Baby Yoda, who sexually assaults a girl and her mom and
Oh,
kills
you
her
shouldn't love looking at
mom,
that.
and this is all within the first, 10 minutes of the movie. I wish. See, that doesn't even make me laugh right now, because it's just
You're gonna get
no.
us.
bad.
That's bad.
It's so bad. And
So bad.
Getting
so
canceled.
bad. And it has nothing to do with the first one. And it's like,
Really?
no.
Wait.
nothing to
That
do.
didn't happen in the clown rape didn't happen in the first one?
No.
Did you watch Carnival of Souls? It wasn't like a SULZ or something, or Z. Sorry, Americans. Z.
What is this, Zed?
ZZ Top.
Yeah, and the guy who did it, the actor, did a fine job, but it was just hot, steaming.
Oh, you might want to
solid
continue with that
garbage.
thought. Oh, there you go. Like it was really hot, steaming. Oh, steaming. Sorry, I thought you said steamy.
Garbage.
I think I can definitely follow this one. I'm not going to guess what box's score is going to be, but I think it might be Cannibal Holocaust.
So it wasn't great. It wasn't fun. The actors weren't fun. Here's a jump scare that they did. This is spooky. She has to go buy a water pump from an old lady.
Grandma's cookies!
Nope, a water pump from an old lady. That's the jump scare. That's the scare. Oh, it's spooky.
Wait, what?
A water pump? Water pump?
Is the old lady the scare?
Or the water pump the scare?
Both.
The old lady scare her holding the water pump?
Well, the water pump needing one is scary.
For her car?
No, because there's a leak in the club that she owns that was her mother's.
There's a vegetable in the club?
Sister.
Wait, there's a vegetable? A leak?
Sorry, that's a really old internet meme.
I would watch that for an hour and a half and give it a better rating.
Wait, how long is this movie?
I think an hour and a half or 20 years between the two of those.
I'm so sorry, Box.
It was not fun. And
I haven't watched that.
I thought, it was going to be scary with the scary guy in balloons. That's scary and fun. It's not scary. It's not fun. It's just, rape is not our sponsor.
Rape is not. We actually have a postcard like that, I think. Rape is not our sponsor.
If you want to go...
I can make us some mock-ups on Canva. We can start selling merch.
We have Dripping and Baby Bear.
We have one.
Yeah, I've honest to God, we think we actually do have Rape is not our sponsor.
We do.
Somewhere on Redbubble.
I made it out of the clown that I have.
Oh, that's what it was. God. That's right. It was the clown.
My clown bank, yeah.
Oh my God,
it's very appropriate.
I know. Look at that.
Very prophetic.
Box is like, in 2023, I'm gonna talk about a movie.
I'm gonna talk about a horrible movie that I hated.
That's a remake that's not a remake.
The remake that's not even a remake. So I'm gonna do something historical tonight, and I'm going to give it the lowest rating I've ever given any of the movies we've ever done here and on the website. I'm giving it a 1 because that's the lowest I can go.
Is it?
Yep. No.
But what?
Oh, you can give it a half a point.
You can give
I'll
negative
do a
points.
half. Okay, I'll just 0.
0.0.
Again, the clown, he tried he did a great job at being real gross and yuck. Just yuck. There were demons? I don't know. There was a car wash scene.
There's a
And
car wash?
washes are scary. I will say that.
So they were
that was my foot.
in
I'm
a
trying
car
to get
wash.
my cat away.
I'm gonna sell that
Not-
video later on. Don't worry.
Oh, don't sell my
Our
feed.
new sponsor.
Your
Nah.
wiki feed
OnlyFans.
score is going way up.
Nah. Damn it. I guess cat can stay.
I think that was for the foot porn.
There's
Oh, it's on repeat. Sorry, didn't mean to repeat it.
so
Kick
anyway, 0, I guess, if that's the lowest I could go. I did not care for this much.
I'm
Now your
sorry
turn.
you had to watch that. It sounds, and this is something I would have watched, and I'm so glad we do Streaming Demons because these are things I would not have known about. We're going to see the World Fair. I would not have known about that. I must have slept through it. They probably gave me a screener. I was like, oh, whatever. I'll give it to my staff. And it sounds like even by the poster, it sounds like something I want to see.
No, it's
like
cool.
that, like
It looks cool.
describe it perfectly. And then Carnival of Souls, I love the original movie. I
Yeah.
definitely would have seen like, oh my god, Carnival of Souls, a remake. Let me check this out, and I would have been freaked right out. And so you saved me like an hour and a half or 20 years
Between the two, yes.
Yeah. So I appreciate you giving it. Oh, you know what? I can beat this.
Good. I think literally anything you want
Oh.
to talk about next will be
You know
this.
what? You won't believe this. All right. So
No. Don't
Okay,
you dare do
every
this.
once in a while, hold on. They
Don't
they
you
they
do this to
claim
me.
they claim to be Tara Reid. I gotta take the call. I'm so sorry. All right, where's my professional
After
voice?
everything, you forced this.
Hey, you're on the air with Brannyk and Jim and our special guest, Kait. Tara, how you been?
Well, I've been fine, but I wanted to make an announcement about the thing you said about Liquid IV.
I don't think it's Tara Reid. All right, Tara. So what about Liquid IV?
I've used it in that way you said to use it, and I got a rash.
A rash. I don't think it's good for our sponsors. What do you mean, like a rash?
Well, you know I used it that way, and I didn't have to protect your hands like the Wu-Tang
Like
Clan
butt
should.
checking?
I believe they meant that. Yeah,
Oh.
Tara. If you are Tara, we said not to do it that way.
Yeah, don't do it that way.
We said specifically not to do it that way.
Oh, like I can pay attention for 3 seconds. No. What I have to do is, I think I didn't use enough of the Liquid IV product, and when I go back to it, I'm gonna chug both ways.
There's more than one way to chug.
Ugh.
You know what?
No,
I don't
just
think
put
this
it
is Tara
Mouth.
Reid.
I think that's
I don't
the
think so.
phrase that it is. Just put it in your mouth. TM.
TMI, that's what I want to say. And next time I see someone, what was that? I hear a baby crying. Gotta go.
Yeah,
I knew it. I knew that was
damn it.
Bigfoot.
God damn it! Why do I even take the phone calls?
I don't know why, Jim.
Because one
I don't
time it
know.
will be Tara Reid, and then they might say something about butt chugging Liquid IV. Do I mark this for a spot? Is this her fucking sponsor right now? Should I mark that as a spot? If you're Tara Reid butt chugging Liquid IV, allegedly,
Don't be. Don't do it.
Allegedly.
don't
Stop
be like
it.
allegedly Tara Reid. So, good news is we no longer read Liquid IV sponsorships because we got cut and getting sued by Liquid IV and Tara Reid, which would kind of it'll be newsworthy
Allegedly.
at least.
Allegedly.
No, but I don't think that was Tara Reid. I think that might have been Bigfoot.
That was Bigfoot because baby crying, that's Bigfoot.
Yeah, I know. Big feet. You told me big feet, baby cry. That's their sexual mating call, right?
Well, no, they want to lure people out.
Oh, I don't
That
think
would
Bigfoot got
that would
the
not
message.
work on me.
Yeah,
That baby's on its own. Sorry about you.
but you know what? Where it works on me? Look, no, okay. Although, in all honestly, I really do liquid. I really do like Liquid IV.
You really do
I do.
liquid like IV?
I know, well, both ways, and I am excited. It's not a plug, but they do have good stuff, and look, the sugar free, I like it, and electrical. Everyone needs electric lights.
Look, when I
Sounds
had COVID, it got me through it, man.
Did you put up your butt?
I did not. I put it in the mouth where I think on
Put
the
it in your mouth,
packaging it
but
tells
not mouth and butt.
No.
Okay, that will give
Don't
you something
do
else.
Not will
Never
COVID, baby.
butt to mouth.
Never ATM. Which I can never look at one of those little things again. The machines. So I can't wait to do my my show, and it's going to be an entire week on T+E's channel, Creep Week, which starts Friday, October 6th to Sunday, October 15th. It's a channel's nationwide free preview. If you don't got it, check it out. And it's got a lot of stuff. I love T+E Channel, and this one's got Haunted Discoveries, and it's got Ghost Hunters and The Haunting of, featuring Kim Russo, and season 2 of Celebrity Help My House is Haunted. And even like Insidious and Zombieland and Dracula and Ghostbusters, but not Carnival of Souls remake.
Good.
Yeah, they're like they turned that down, I believe.
That is no one's loss.
Yeah.
No, and I'm if it was Tubi, I'm ashamed of them.
Well, you've seen some hits and misses of Tubi, but you know where
did.
you never see a hit and miss at? You only see hits? T+E Channel. T+E Channel. And I cannot wait, honestly, for The Haunting of Season 4, October 6th and 13th at 8 p.m. Eastern Pacific. 2 new episodes. One is Vince Neil. Vince Neil comes in and he's all singing. He's like,
Yeah, man, I'm Vince. That actually
it does sound like Vince Neil singing, by the way.
Oh,
I
please
think.
don't.
Okay, nice. So you have Vince Neil and Brett Cullen. So you have Motley Crue, and the Vince Neil one is devastating. I believe devastating is the word for it. It deals with the spirit of his 4-year-old daughter who died of cancer years and years ago. So it gets dark. It gets dark. I ain't gonna spoil nothing. And the other one's like traumatic paranormal events with Brett Cullen. So it goes from like the dark to still dark, but this is the T+E Channel, and they don't pull punches. I love them for it. They tell it how it is. So you have this stuff, and if that's too scary for you, I like to say some of the things are. Brannyk, have we gone through the web of darkness? I hope that's the TV show. You know what I'm talking about?
Like a Channel of Love. If that is, no, we have.
No, the one we never watched. You and I never. Oh, maybe that was Voodoo. Oh God,
I think that might have been Voodoo.
Oh, I apologize, friend.
Allegedly
Voodoo. Yeah.
Did you get us mixed up?
Yeah, who would ever get you two mixed up? I don't know how that would ever happen.
I don't understand.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, full disclosure for people that don't know, I did get Brannyk and the former co-host mixed up for the first, year.
Yeah.
Year near them. For my benefit, it was hard. It was difficult. It really was. I couldn't tell you apart. I had to give you like different colored jumpers next time.
Eventually, I was like, I'm the one who draws the comics, and you're like, that's what you latched onto. You're like,
I think so. After that, I'm
like,
they're the comic person.
Oh, those are actually funny. I'm like, thanks.
Oh, I do like them. I do like your comics. They go well, and that's what I think. What T+E does really well with theirs, they have a slick. They're not quite Blumhouse. Like no one knows Blumhouse, but Blumhouse. But they remind me of Blumhouse, meaning I know what I'm getting. It's not gonna be like, oh, I wonder if they're gonna like skip out. Like, no, they never skip out. They always go 100%. The editing is there. They take everyone's story as real, which is fantastic because a lot of these shows are like, oh, we're making fun of the person, No. They take these shows as real. And a matter of fact, I love History's Most Haunted, one of their shows, the new hit. Oh my God, this is a hit show. I love it. They have the New Orleans special coming up on History's Most Haunted of Corrine, Leon, and Kelly. We did a interview with them. It was brilliant. I love them so much. They are a all woman ghost hunting team, which we don't get to see a lot. It's like STEM with ghosts. I think we need more of it.
Is that their trademark?
Yeah, TM.
Maybe a self-preservation thing there.
Maybe
women have more sense than to go into places where they're likely to be possessed by demons. That doesn't sound like a great time.
Possessed by demons.
I think they'd go. I think they'd go in deep. They'd investigate the crap out of that.
Well, they're going to New Orleans. If anyone else
Oh.
been to New Orleans, it's kind of fun. It is kind of fun because
You
the
know
entire
who loves
place.
New Orleans?
Yeah.
Our writer, Nicole.
Nicole, New Orleans.
Yeah.
Nicole?
She loves it.
See?
She's been
Nicole,
there
this is
many
one for you. Go to New Orleans one on T&E. And that's going to be, and the next one is Belle Island. I know a little bit from the interview. Belle Island is the one that almost broke up the show.
Oh.
It was that intense. It was that scary and haunted. So go check out T&E Creep Week.
Is this like on an app or is this on a website? Where is this?
Yes. It's a TV channel. Brannyk? The you mean an app?
Okay, where
go to
do
T&E channel.
What is a TV channel?
Yeah.
Oh, TV. Who cares? That's what the TV channel is. Thank you, Dr. Payne, for saving my bacon. No, it's going to be, they do have a T&E TV, tnetv.com, I believe is their thing. And you go check it out. Creep Week. I always love Creep Week. Honestly, I remember when my friend who remained nameless, little bite-sized someone, they were very scared and they liked horror, but they got scared easily. And Creep Week was their gateway drug. And they'll watch Creep Week because it's free and you can get the preview and it's an awesome little thing from T&E Channel. And it's scary enough to the part where if you are getting into horror, it can hook you in and they still slept with the lights on. So this does ramp up, scared them right then. So October 6th to 15th, Creep Week. Check it out, T&E Channel. I'm not gonna give you these shows individuals. I'm like, I think Ghost Hunters versus Haunting of is gonna be this or this. I'm gonna give the T&E Channel combined, including, by the way, I have to mention because we deal with a lot of the press. Their communication specialists are amazing. Now, I'm not gonna name them by names. I don't want to embarrass anyone, but absolutely wonderful to work with. I love them. They're like, honest to God, I have an autographed picture of one of them. That's how much I'm buying a ridiculously expensive frame. But you see that one? Where's my finger? You see that right there? That's their autographed picture.
They don't see that.
Oh, yeah.
No,
but you two can see it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm finding the biggest, bestest frame for it, and I'm putting it up. So I want to thank them for everything. So tandetv.com, letter T, ANDETV.com. Go check them out. Check out everything they do, but especially hit home that Creep Week. I'm giving them 5 out of 5 Cthulhu's. The end. Dunzo. I love their graphics. I love the music. I love the actors. I love the reenactments. I love the stories. They take it real. They take their time.
We get it. You're a stan. You're going to marry them. I know.
If I could marry a TV channel,
that would be the one.
That would be the one. That would be the one.
Especially during Creep Week, October 6th.
Those are the equal rights we're really fighting for here.
That's right. We have to marry those channels. We have to marry them. Now, with that said, I have to point out, not all things, as I'm quoting Mona Lisa here. I don't know if this is a real person, but sometimes as a happy ending means something else. And every once in a while, if you have too many happy endings, you never get enough. But if you have a lot of them, you know what you really need? Liquid IV. That's right. If I think every massage parlor should have 2 things: a tip jar and some liquid IV. Because you don't want to be like all spent. You can't do anything for work after that. So if you go to liquid IV, I ain't gonna plug it. It should be a plug, but it won't be. No. Speaking of plugs,
they actually do give you big glasses of water after massages.
Well, COVID.
Do they really?
COVID-wise, now they're little glasses. It's very disappointing.
Well, that is lame.
It is. It's like, that was just a little glass. No, that's terrible.
But you know what's not disappointing? Our plugs.
No, they're never.
So what do you want to plug? Our special guest goes first. Kate, what do you want to plug?
I want to plug onesimplewish.org.
Nice.
It's spelled out ONE, simplewish.org. It is a fundraising, it's like a crowdsourced fundraising website that's designed to raise money for things that spark joy, for people who have experience with the foster care system.
Oh, wow.
So, it might be a child who's currently in foster care.
Right.
It might be someone who's 27 but was in the foster care system, because this website really recognizes that you are placed at a disadvantage in life if you start in the foster system. And so a lot of the items are, they're fun things. They're not necessarily necessities. They're not things that they need to survive. They're things that will bring them joy, because the founder truly believes that everybody deserves whatever they want to make them happy. So you can see things like a PS5, or you can see things like a dining room table set, or, like a stand mixer or bath bombs. It's just whatever these people have decided, and it is fully vetted.
Cool.
Charity Navigator, I believe, is the website. They give them the absolute highest score possible.
Nice.
So you're very confident that whatever you donate is actually going to the people who requested it for the use that they requested it for.
And that was onewish.com?
onesimplewish.org. onesimplewish.org.
Yeah, we'll put the link inside the show notes. So anyone wants to click on it, just give it a click through. That's pretty good. Nice. Yeah. Brannyk, what do you got?
I got two things. I got a charity and a selfish thing.
I got one here.
My selfish thing is that Our Flag Means Death is coming back for its second season, October 6th or 5th.
Oh, Your Flag Means Death.
Our Flag
is that a TV show or?
It is.
You don't know about the pirates?
Gay pirates, non-binary pirates.
Whoa, this is a spoiler-free space.
Yeah. That's, come on. Just look at
there's pirates?
There are pirates. It's Blackbeard. It's got a gentleman pirate.
Oh.
It's funny as heck. Like, it has Taika Waititi, and it's got Rhys Darby.
Does it have Matt Berry?
No.
It doesn't have Matt Berry. It's got nothing.
It might have Tara Reid if you look hard.
Ooh.
Probably not, but you could try.
Yeah, I'm going to.
But it has a phenomenal cast. Funny as hell. Scary in some parts. It has a Kraken. So go check that out because it's coming out, season 2. Very excited.
Our Flag Means Death. What
Our
streaming?
Flag
means death, right?
Death.
What streaming service?
It's HBO.
Or probably Crave if you're in Canada.
Or Crave if you're in Canada, probably.
Yeah. That was good. What's the second one?
Okay, so the second one, because we're going to the Carnival and we're going to the World Circus Fair. And what are you going to see there? You're going to see, hopefully, magic. And that's my lead-in.
Magic Johnson?
Project Magic is a program that was designed by David Copperfield, where it teams magicians and occupational therapists to work together to teach sleight of hand to like those who are physically challenged. So it's part of their rehabilitation to grow their abilities, but also to gain confidence in their skills and to have fun doing it. And this was the first that I've ever heard of it, and I thought it was so wonderfully weird, but amazing. And so that's Project Magic, and you can go to projectmagic.org and find out all about it and find out what they've been doing.
That's very cool.
That is super cool.
I've always liked him because he's just that goofy magician that was always like in the library.
You liked him because of Terror Train.
I do.
And I saw that on the last drive, and I'm like, oh my God. I think I even texted you. Like, you got to watch the last drive-in.
My husband tried to watch that movie last night. He was picking movies, and he hesitated on it a little too long. And I was like, I just watched this. We gotta keep it moving.
It's good. It's so good, though. And it's a great, like, January movie, because that's where it takes place in. But it's such a queer movie. It's beautiful. I love it. You can go onto the website and look at my review. But I love Terror Train. He was in it. But also, he was always looking at me in the library and those posters that is reading is magic, like from the 80s and 90s in
Nope,
all of
I think that's just
the
you.
kids' libraries.
80s and 90s, I had Don't Do Drugs.
No, we had Reading is Magic with David Copperfield, and he would have books that were flying out of his hands.
Flying out of his hands with the books and stuff.
So he's a cool dude. He seems like a cool
Club
dude.
Misery. That was the podcast name. When I listened to Club Misery, I think that was your podcast, Brannyk.
But yeah,
You did Terror Train. It made me want to watch the movie.
Yeah, we did Terror Train, and then they had it on Joe Bob Briggs, and you linked my article to it because I have a lot of comics.
Damn right I did, because there's comics in there. Speaking of Joe Bob Briggs and Terror Train,
it was presented as, I believe, Beyond the Door 3 for us.
Was
on
it?
Joe Bob. It's got a million names, if I'm thinking of the same movie.
I think it was always Terror Train.
Was it always? Oh, I'm mixing up the movies. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Terror Train.
It was the Christmas movie.
It wasn't Christmas. It was New Year's.
Oh, sorry, the New Year's.
It was New Year's, and you're on a train. And
is that the one with Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And
so
she's
no, that's not what my husband tried to watch last night. He tried to watch another train movie.
Non-binary flow to her. She's gorgeous in it. I love it.
She's gorgeous in a lot of
things.
It
was super gay. I love it.
Anyway. Well, go check out the foundation. What's the foundation called again?
Projectmagic.org.
Projectmagic.org.
And our flag.
And for my plug, is going to be Punk Rock Christmas this year. Even Santa's going to be a Sex Pistol for today, but also Joe Bob's Jamboree. Yeah, I said it. Joe Bob's Jamboree in Las Vegas, fabulous Las Vegas, October 6th to the 8th. And you should go check out the tickets. It's joebobsjamboree.com. Check them out. I think they're only $75 for general admission for the 6th and $125 for the 7th and $75 again for the 8th. Or a total package of some other money.
It's pretty good for a
there's some special
the lineup that's been announced. That is very good pricing.
John Brennan and Big Feet, and we got
don't they have
barbecues? Roger Corman.
What's his name? Yeah, Roger Corman.
Yeah, that'll be Saturday.
We're going to be talking all about Roger Corman.
And Jericho with Fozzy is going to be on Sunday, so it looks like a good thing. It is at the only drive-in theater in Las Vegas still, so you can't guess which one it is. It's the only one. Just go to that one and you'll be fine. So go check them out. Joe Bob's plural jamboree.com. Probably possessive, but you can't do apostrophe with your computer. So there you go. Check it out. And that is it for the show. On behalf of myself, Jim Phoenix, our special guest, Kait, Cat, Bar, and J.M. Brannyk, I bid you good day.
Good day, sir.
Good day. We should do that. That used to be that news guy.
Yeah, it was the news guy.
Jim Harvey or
Good day.
He always had an interesting fact. You know what the interesting fact is? Allegedly, you cannot use liquid IV for your bomb. Apparently.
Did you Google it? Yeah.
Oh, I think
my
friend
mouth,
just tried it. Yeah.
Put it in your mouth and swallow.
I hear a cat.
Yeah, motherfucker.